So this is the makeup look that I filmed using the CoverGirl Skin Milk foundation and just whatever's in my makeup drawers. And it really, if you like this video, please subscribe and like it. It will really help me out. It means a lot. Thank you so much for the support on the first video. Yeah, I didn't expect that, to be honest. I thought no one would watch it, but thank you so much. It means so much in this time, because now that I'm home, I have to just do school. So this is uploading more, giving more ideas and ways to stay creative, because that's what really keeps me going in this crazy time. Thank you guys. Okay, you can watch this video now. Yeah, so one of my friends was asking me about SPF from the previous video, and she's like, oh, what about SPF in foundation? And what I realized, I looked up Wayne Goss's video, and what he said was, so basically, even though they put SPF in foundation, which they do, in order to actually get the benefits of that SPF, you probably need to use a lot, more than you would normally use. One pump of foundation is not going to give you that SPF. You would have to wear 5 pumps or something. I'll actually link that video down below, because that was kind of an eye-opener for me, because it's actually, when you think about it, they market products with SPF, so you don't have to wear sunscreen, but you're not actually getting the benefits of it unless you wear maybe a quarter of the foundation. Yeah, so I'll link that video in the description. Check it out. Going with my favorite primer, as I mentioned in my previous video, I really like this one because a lot of other primers that I've tried, they have too much silicone or dimethicone, and so it feels kind of slippery and greasy. But this one, it feels like a lotion, but it does feel a bit slippery, but it feels like a lotion. You can see here, it's a lotion. I'm actually gonna do a full-on look with this foundation, the Skin Milk CoverGirl foundation. I'm in shade light medium. I honestly saw a lot of mixed reviews about this foundation, but I tried it out the other day, and I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually really good. But sometimes I feel Drugstore, in order, people go too harsh on it, and the reviews are just too harsh, even though it's not that bad of a product. There's so many products that I've seen from the drugstore that people give bad reviews on, but when I use them, they're perfectly fine. I don't know, and I don't see that many bad reviews for high-end, which is kind of weird. Okay, I'm actually going to use my Real Techniques brush. It's kind of like a dupe for the Artiste ones that are really expensive. I think it's around 20, but usually they do have sales on the Real Techniques website. But even though it's expensive, I gotta say I really like it. It's so much better than a normal foundation brush. There's 2 sizes. I got the small one and the big one. I actually like the big one more because I feel it just blends more. There's more bristles, but I also like the small one. I use both. You can use it for concealer as well. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't see much problems with it. It works like a normal BB cream if you go for one coat. But I like to go in for another coat just to because I like a little bit of more coverage. Yeah, so I'm going with the second coat. The only thing I noticed is that there's a bit of a weird, it smells like Rice Krispies. It's a weird scent, but other than that, I think it's fine. You also don't need a lot of it, I noticed. I'm not using a lot, but it gives a nice coverage. I really like the Fit Me one. In shade Sand. I used to use this one all the time. And people were asking about the concealer trick or hack that I use where I let it sit on my under eyes before I blend it out. It works with all kinds of concealers. I've used it with the Revlon one. and I think it works because you're letting it like sit on your skin, but your skin has a little bit of heat, right? So that sort of helps in sort of like, I guess, letting the product sit on your skin for a bit, and then it blends out much better than just if you're putting it on a surface and just letting it sit, right? We got this in at e.l.f. It's one of the Nabeela Noor set. It's like, comes with like 4 brushes. Comes with a highlighter brush, a like powder bronzer brush, and then a stipple brush. They're really good. I hope you guys get this set before it runs out because I feel like the quality is so much better than the other e.l.f. brushes. Like really pretty and really, really soft. Oh, it actually comes with also, it comes with a blending crease brush, which I actually really, really like. I'm just gonna go in and clean up the brows. A lot of people were asking about more drugstore products, and before I got the dip brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I used to use the e.l.f. brow kit. I think it comes in like this like compact with like a brow gel, like a brow pomade type thing, and then a powder. I used to use the gel part so much. It was really good. I would recommend that. It's like $4 and it lasts so long. I'm gonna go with the Miniso angled brush. I think it came with like 2 brushes. It came with this brush and this brush together. It's like $4. I think the quality and the look, the packaging of it is really good. It looks so professional. Yeah, I got really bored of wearing pajamas now that we're all home, so I decided to wear a off-the-shoulder top and a choker. Honestly, I miss when chokers were in like a couple of years ago, because I actually bought so many chokers. I probably have like 10, and like no one's wearing them now. I feel like it's just not in anymore, and I'm like so kind of annoyed because I love them. They're so pretty. Like, it just gives this like nice aesthetic vibe. I don't know. I think people stopped because guys were saying like it's like some like sexual like thing or whatever. Honestly, we do it because it looks pretty, not because it turns you guys on, okay? Period. I'm actually ordering some more drugstore palettes, so I will be try to create more like all drugstore products and all affordable, hopefully under $100. But if there's any other drugstore products that you want to see me use, just comment down, because I'll try to get them and I'll do a review on them. I'm gonna go in and blend that concealer. I'm just gonna use, oh my god, actually, yeah, I'm gonna use this Real Techniques Expert face brush. It's really, really good. I think people say it's for foundation, but I like it more for like concealer blending. It works really well. It's like super like concentrated. Honestly, I don't know how you guys have been doing, but I'm not really taking this this quarantine thing really well. I usually like going out. I go to the gym, I go study at like coffee shops, so like staying home for me has really just like, I don't have motivation to do school, and like there's so much stuff going on in the news, so I don't know how people are doing it. But honestly, I feel like we're all in this together, and just I think making space and time for things to do that you like at home really helps. You can see like the under eye area is so much more well blended. And one of my favorites for powder, besides the other Fit Me like pressed powder, is this Fit Me translucent powder. I really, really like this. I just wish it came with a translucent version, because I find that when I get like a powder my shade, it comes off orange on me. But I really like this one because I think I'm in shade fair, and this one comes off translucent pretty much. I really like it, and it works really well compared to the pressed powder. So I'm actually not gonna film like a eyeshadow like palette look because I don't have any eyeshadow drugstore palettes. So I'm gonna try to use what we already have in our like makeup, I guess, drawers to make a look. I'm just gonna go set the under eye area. On my nose, but I don't do anything intense. I just go in with this contour brush. It came in the Real Techniques contour brush, and comes in a set with 4 brushes. So I actually want to know, like, what do you guys think of like beauty like YouTubers? Like, I think, you know, like I get that, you know, their job is being influencers, so they have to sponsor these products and, you know, do make videos about these like big launches with these big brands, right? But I feel like when they first start out, they start out reviewing Drugstore, but then as soon as like they get a little bit like more fame, they get more subscribers and they get more like sponsorships, and, you know, they get to do ads with these big brands and like brand trips, they kind of leave Drugstore and they go on to like more high-end and reviewing high-end products, but those products are sent to them, right? So their subscribers, like, they're not getting these products sent to them. So I'm so confused as to how they think it's okay, or how they're justifying buying like a $60 primer, or like, you know, like this new foundation is going to change your life, when that's being sent to you for free. Like, I don't think they don't take that into consideration, right? I don't know. I only found this blush at Shoppers. It was like $4 like during Christmas, and it's like this from Quote, and I honestly thought I wouldn't like the shade, but I really like it. It's really nice. I'm gonna use the Eco Tools full setting. I like it for blush, even though it's for setting. Like, go in. I'm going with the same powder brush just to like buff out the contour. I want to know like what type of length, like how long I want my videos to be, because I was trying to make them longer because of you know, like what's going on, we're all at home, so like, you know, it's more like a chit chat, and like it's trying to make the best of social distancing. It's just like you're talking to a friend or someone, but now people are saying it's a bit too long, so I might shorten it depending on what you guys like. I'm just gonna go in with this highlighter palette from the Balm. It's the Luminizer Squad. I think it's like around like 20, but you get 4 shades, and it's not like, it's a lot of product. There's like this nice, like, I really like this Mary Luminizer shade and this purple one. I also like the pink and the yellow as well, but I like these two the most. So I'm just gonna go in with this is AOA Studio. It's an F19 brush. Their brushes are also really cheap. Like, if you're looking for affordable brushes, like, I would say look into them, because I think they have like a whole brush set of like face brushes and eye brushes for around 15. Just like so crazy. Like, that's this shade, and then mix up the purple. The bronzer that I use, I'm going to create a look. So I'm going to use like the blush and the bronzer, and create like this, so whatever blush and bronzer you have, hopefully, like if it's powder, you can create the same look. So I'm going to try to zoom in. Just a crease brush. Go in, just take a little bit, and I'm going to put it in the crease. I used to like love putting bronzer on as my eyeshadow, because it just looks really nice. It just gives your eyes a little bit of definition without going too intense. And so many of eyeshadow, like so many eyeshadow colors, like in palettes, they're kind of like bronzer colors. So yeah, I don't get it, because like, you know, we could easily just use our bronzer. Like, why do we need so many like shades of brown? It's Precision Shadow. I'm gonna go in with my blush. I'm just gonna put a little bit in like the lid. And you can blend the two shades too in the crease. And do the same thing on the other side. This is a L'Oreal Black Liner Intense, but it's carbon black. Yeah, honestly, I find that all drugstore eyeliner performs the same. It's not big of a difference. And this one's okay. I feel like when I go back in to like redraw or make it more intense, it will kind of pull on the liner, and then it's not as, it's like it's separating a bit. So just like once you go in, you have to make sure it's perfect because you can't go back in. But other than that, it's okay. It's not as thin as I'd want it to be to make a wing, but it's still doable. One with my mascara, it's the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I really like this one. I like the Carbon Black one too, but I like this one more, I think. I don't know, I just think it makes my lashes less clumpy. I think the Carbon Black one, like telescopic version, doesn't. Yeah, I find that like the bristle is like really nice. It separates the lashes really nicely. Okay. I actually never tried doing this like blush with bronzer. I've done bronzer before, but doing it with blush is my first time. But it actually looks really good. Like, you don't need to buy a palette to get a nice like normal bronze look. You can use what you already have, right? Like, I don't know. I feel like this like marketing, like the way whenever a launch happens, like, and everything gets sold out, people think you need this product, but you don't. I think like my biggest thing is like, yeah, you're buying this like $85 foundation. It's amazing. It makes your skin look really good. But when it's on your face, how do you, like, no one knows what brand you're wearing. No one knows. No one can tell if you're wearing Sephora brands, if you're wearing like, if you're wearing NARS, or if you're wearing e.l.f. Nobody knows, right? As long as it looks good and it's not like reacting on your skin, I think it's fine, right? I think people need to focus more on like what works for their skin rather than the brand, because a lot of the brands, like, they're owned by the same company. So like L'Oreal owns, I think it owns NYX and Maybelline, right? And NYX is like the same price range as like L'Oreal a bit, but then Maybelline's a bit cheaper, but they're basically the same thing. So yeah, I think all these big brands are owned by the same like parent company, so the formula's kind of the same. I'll finish mascara on the other eye. As you know, everyone's crazy about TikTok, and my sister is also crazy about it. My friends have been telling me just to get one because the memes are funny, and they are funny. But I was thinking of actually like making one, but I don't know. I could maybe like post like makeup hacks or like 1-minute makeup tricks or something. Yeah. So in my previous videos, my camera wasn't working, so like I recorded on my webcam on my laptop, so that's why the quality was really bad. But now I'm recording on my camera, and I'm actually getting a ring light too. I don't know what's gonna come in, but with that, hopefully the lighting will be better and you can see close up how it actually looks on my skin. But like, I literally have no complaints with this foundation. Like, I feel like you could build it up I think this is like a really good product, and it's like $10. I think the only complaint I have is that I wish I had more shades. There's not that many shades, and like normally drugstore foundations have around like 10ish 12 shades. This one only has like 5 or 6. Yeah, but if it had more shades, it could be more inclusive so everyone could use it, right? And then I'm gonna go with my lipstick, Maybelline. I think it's the Toasted Truffle. It's like the matte lipstick. It's shade 570. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this. Let me swatch it. It looks like this. Yeah, I really like it. That's my friend Joanna told me about it, and I got it on sale, and I really like it. It's like matte, but it's very comfortable on my lips. Like it's not drying or anything. Okay, for real guys, I swear I would recreate this look again. Like, does it look like I wore my blush and bronzer as my eyeshadow? It looks like I did some, like, I used like a fancy palette. I'm like blown away that this look is actually that good. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Matte Beauty. It's like more of this, I think it's more in comparison, it's more pinkish, reddish. You can see, so this is like the Royal one, this is the Milani one. This was also on sale. Their lipsticks are amazing. Okay. Yeah, I really like this. Holy shit. Okay, I really like this look. I honestly thought I'm just gonna like wing it, but now that I'm looking at it, I really like it. What I actually just found out is that my camera can reformat an SD card. Guys, that's like magic. If that's not magic, I don't know what is. That is magic right there. Like, holy, like, okay, so I was trying to reformat my SD card because it was like, oh, the storage is full and we can't record on it, and so I was doing it on my Mac. But turns out you can go into settings, put the SD card in, and initialize it in the camera itself. Okay, I'm like really tech dumb, so like I know nothing about tech and like cameras and laptops. Like, even though I'm still doing it, I'm figuring it out. I just am really slow. So the fact that a camera can reformat an SD card, gosh, like I still think about that and I'm like odd. That's crazy. Okay, so I think this is like the finished look. Honestly, I really like it. Like, I love the foundation. I really love the the foundation. I really love how I made this look with just whatever you have in your closet, not my closet, in your beauty, like whatever collection. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Yeah, in your beauty collection. Yeah, like I really like it, and it like, yeah, it looks kind of natural a bit, which is what I'm kind of going for now that we're like heading into like spring. Yeah, guys, let's just bring back like chokers. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for like watching my video. Honestly, I didn't know like people like would really watch my makeup video, because like I usually do poetry and I'm like I just uploaded a couple of song covers, but now like this makeup look and I'm like, I thought people were gonna be like, girl, can't you not pick a lane? Why is she all over the place? What is she doing? But I guess I realized like there's like I'm allowed to do multiple things and have multiple talents without being like put into one corner and only doing one thing. So thank you so much for supporting me. I've actually ordered a bunch of like drugstore products. I don't know when it's gonna come in, but hopefully it'll come in soon, and then it'll create a whole like drugstore drugstore makeup look with everything from drugstore. Okay, guys, take care. I'm sending you lots of love. Stay safe, stay at home. Just really take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye guys.